Good morning. We're going to get started. This is Yoga Flow Level 1, 2. So take any variation that you need throughout your practice. Cool. And anything that you like to practice with, a block, a strap, a bolster, just anything that makes your practice safe and comfortable. All right, so let's begin seated on the mat. We are crossing at the shins, allowing the outer edges of the feet to melt into the floor. Lifting tall through the spine, rooting the tailbone into the earth and rising tall through the sides of the waist and up through the crown of the head. Allow the shoulders to roll and melt down the back and rest the palms comfortably. We'll start to set up a rhythm of breathing in through the nose and the back of the throat, down the entirety of the spine, out the same pathway, the spine, the back of the throat, and the nose. So there's a slight ocean wave sound in the very back of the throat here. The same kind of constriction you use to fog a mirror. That kind of regulation, and that allows us to create a smooth and steady flow of breath. And it is from this flow of breathing that we integrate mind, breath, and body. So bring your awareness to the breath and allow that breath to regulate and infuse the movement of the body. So lifting tall through the spine, a steady gaze forward, or you can close your eyes. Take a few breaths here. Even the inhale with the exhale. And allow the mind to focus on the rhythm of breath and the quality of your current seated posture. Beautiful. Dropping down into this moment. And if you would like to set an intention for your practice, now is a great time. Anything you would like to cultivate, peace, healing, joy, gratitude, balance, steadiness, whatever it may be. Find it, hold it within the space in your body, and let it be present as you practice today. Beautiful. Sitting upright on both sit bones, growing tall through spine and crown of the head. On an inhale, sweeping fingers to sky, lift the gaze. Exhale, pull the palms into the heart center, shoulders down the back. Inhale, sweep and lift, mindful movement. Exhale, collecting palms to heart center, like moving through water. Inhale, sweep, lift, draw the shoulders down the back, and exhale, palms together at the heart. Take the fingertips to the side, walk them back behind you as far as is comfortable. You can rest the fingertips or the palms on the mat, and fingers can be pointing out or straight back. Wherever you are, roll the shoulder heads down the back, lift through the chest, and roll the elbows in toward each other. So we have a nice opening through the shoulders and the chest, lifting up and out of the low back, and really firming in through the low belly, navel in and up to support the spine and the opening. Reconnecting with the rhythm of breath, even the inhale with the exhale. Perhaps lifting a little higher on the inhale, feeling it rooting into the earth on the exhale. One more inhale, and as you exhale, mindfully returning back through center. Inhale, lifting through the waist. Exhale, rotating to the left from the core of the body. From here, using the arms to assist, Hand on the outer edge of the thigh, left hand reaches behind you. Fingertips or palm to the mat, allow the head to roll over the shoulder. Draw the shoulder heads down the back, lift tall through the spine, upright on the sit bones. You are also welcome to wrap the hand around the opposite hip for a deeper twist. Inhale to elongate and exhale further into the rotation. Nice squeeze and soak action for the spine. Perhaps exploring a little deeper into the twist for the next couple breath cycles. One more inhale. Exhale, mindfully returning back through center. Inhale, lift, grow tall. Exhale, rotating first from the core to the right. And from here, using the hands to assist deeper into the twist. Fingertips or palm to the mat. Shoulders roll down the back, gaze over the shoulder. Firm the belly button in and up to lift through the spine. Upright on the sit bones. Elongation on the inhale. Rotation on the exhale. Reconnecting with the intention you have set for your practice, embodying that energy in your current breath and pose. And perhaps exploring a little deeper into the twist for the next couple breath cycles. One more inhale. Exhale, returning back through center, nice and easy. Inhale, sweep, reaching fingers for sky. Exhale, side bend over the left. Remain here for a few breaths. Press the palms together to reach higher through the fingers as the shoulders melt down the back. Rooting into the floor through the right hip to create length through both sides of the waist. Breathing into the arc, into the elongation. And on an exhale, releasing the bottom arm down to the mat. Fingertips, palm, or forearm. Any variation is perfect. Connect with what your body needs today. Firm the belly button in and up. Really support the lift and the arc of the spine. Steady gaze forward, easy breath. And from here we'll begin to flow. Take an inhale. On the exhale, rotate down toward the mat. Inhale, straighten the bottom arm, lift the rib cage up toward the ceiling. Exhale, contract from the core, lower the elbow, rotate down. Inhale, elongate, lift, and open. Exhale. So move with the rhythm of your own breathing. And allow this movement to be initiated from the center of the body, lifting out of the low back, rotating mindfully from the core. Perhaps going a little deeper each time. And on the last lift, remain open and lifted. Pressing the palm into the mat, lifting tall through the chest. And if you would like a deeper twist, take the top arm, wrap it around the opposite hip, roll the shoulders down the back. Allow the breath to be smooth and steady, continuing to lift and elongate. One more inhale. Exhale, rotating back down to the mat. And inhale, pressing back to an upright seated position. Exhale, palms together at the heart. Inhale, sweeping to the sides, lifting for the sky. Exhale, side bend over the right. Remain here for a few breaths. Rooting down through that left hip to lift taller through both sides of the waist. Roll the elbows forward, draw the shoulders down the back. Even the inhale with the exhale. Beautiful, reach a little further, and on the next exhale, bottom arm descends to the mat. Fingertips, palm, or forearm. Any variation is welcome. Shoulder blades anchor down the back, crown of the head floats up, and both sit bones rooting down into the floor. Steady gaze forward. Breathing into the left side of the body, create expansion. And from here, we'll begin to flow. Take an inhale. Exhale, rotating from the core down to the mat. Inhale, press the floor away, rotate the chest up toward the sky. Exhale, rotating from the center of the body down toward the earth. Inhale, lift, open, and move with the rhythm and the fullness of your breath. Allow the movement to be controlled and initiated from the core of the body. On this last lift, remain lifted and open, pressing down into the mat to rise higher. Shoulder blades anchor and press into the back body to expand through the collarbone. Belly button to spine, and if you would like an extra twist, take the top arm, wrap it around the opposite hip, and roll the shoulders open. The gaze is soft, the breath is smooth and steady. Staying present with the quality of your posture, reconnecting with the intention, the energy you're cultivating within your practice. One more inhale. Exhale, rotating back down to the mat. Inhale, rise, reach for the sky. And exhale, palms together at the heart. Beautiful. If you would like to use your block for a forward fold, have it handy. Inhale to lift. Exhale, fold forward halfway by pulling the chest forward. From here, anchor down through the tailbone, belly button to spine, and take any variation you would like. That can be palms outstretched, neck is relaxed. You can use the high, middle, or low settings of the block. The hands can stack, or you can simply release the forehead down to the floor. Wherever you are, widen the shoulder blades away from each other to broaden through the upper back. Allow the tailbone to root down into the mat as you reach forward through the chest, creating length through the spine. And perhaps allowing the gentle pull of gravity to take you deeper into the forward fold as you breathe. And perhaps descending a little further or staying still for the next 2 breath cycles. One more inhale, and as you exhale, walk yourself over to the left, coming to the edge of the range of motion, elongating through the spine and relaxing through the neck and the back of the head. Rooting down evenly through both sit bones, elongating through the sides of the waist, firming belly button in and up to support the arc of the spine. Shoulder heads draw down the back, and if you would like to walk yourself a little further, you're welcome to, or you can simply stay in stillness. One more inhale. As you exhale, walk yourself back through center, over to the other side, coming to the edge of the range of motion. Elongate and root, and release the spine, the neck, and the back of the head. Firming the core into the body, broaden through the upper back as the chest reaches forward. Steady breath, focused mind. And you're welcome to stay in stillness or walk yourself a little further into the stretch. One more inhale. As you exhale, walk yourself back through center and back to an upright seated position. Beautiful. From here, we'll come into tabletop. Have your block handy if you would like it. We'll situate the knees under the hips, tops of feet pressing into the floor, palms beneath the shoulders, fingers are wide, making sure that we are pulling up to support the spine and through the upper back. From here, we'll take a few rotations by pressing the hips back to the heels and circling in a clockwise movement, side and forward, side and back. Allow this movement to be smooth and gentle, simply noticing where the body needs a little extra space or stability. Inviting movement into the hips, the shoulders. Allow the breath to be steady, and at the bottom of this rotation, reverse, counterclockwise. Firmly connected to the mat. And after this last rotation, coming back into tabletop. And from here, we'll take a few cat-cows. Inhale. Exhale, curl the tailbone into the body, round the spine, release the neck and the back of the head. Inhale, lifting the tailbone, drop the belly, pull the chest forward. Exhale, round the spine, press the floor away, broaden through the shoulder blades. Inhale, lift the tailbone, pull the chest forward, lift the gaze. Really use your connection to the floor and the power of the core, the center of the body, to create elongation and space through the hips, the back, the shoulders. Move at the rhythm of your own breath. There is no rush. And taking one more round, we will meet back in tabletop. Beautiful. Centered through the hips, the shoulders, the spine. On an inhale, the right leg elongates back and lifts parallel to the floor. You are pointed or flexed through the foot. If you'd like to play with balance, you can bring the fingertips to the mat or fully extend forward. Allowing everything to be an elongation, an emanation from the core of the body. One long line of energy. Elongate out of the low back, reach the chest forward, steady gaze, and smooth breath. Creating balance and stability in mind, breath, and body through your pose. Continue to press the floor away. One more inhale, and from here we'll begin to flow. Exhale, elbow and knee to center around the spine. Inhale, reach. Exhale, collect. Inhale, elongate, and collect at the center. Moving mindfully with the flow of breathing. Continuing to create space and strength. One more. And as you exhale, returning back down to tabletop. Recenter hips and hands and shoulders. On an inhale, left leg elongates back and lifts parallel to the floor, pointed or flexed. And you are welcome to play with balance, coming to the fingertips or reaching forward. One line of energy. Shoulders down the back, chest reaches forward, steady, smooth gaze. Creating length through the sides of the waist, firming belly button in and up. And perhaps reconnecting with the intention you have set for your practice and embodying that energy in your current pose. And from here we will begin to flow. Inhale, exhale, round the spine, elbow to knee. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, collect at the core. Pressing into the floor to create lift and stability in the body. Moving with the rhythm and fullness of the breath. There is no rush, mindful movements. Taking one more round here and meeting back in tabletop. Beautiful. From here on the inhale, right leg presses back. Press the ball of the foot into the mat. Elongate through the spine, lift through the chest. We are going to come into a rotation, so you're welcome to use your block under the right shoulder. You can use the block on the high setting, medium or low, or you can simply lift. So inhale to elongate through the entire body. Exhale, rotating open toward the right, up through the rib cage, the shoulder, and if you are reaching, lifting through the fingers. Really strong and steady through the back thigh. Pressing into the mat through the top of the left foot. The palm roots down into the floor to lift higher. Elongation on the inhale, stability on the exhale. And if you would like, you're welcome to take the top arm and wrap it around the opposite hip. Roll the shoulders back and down. Gaze is lifted. Integrating mind, breath, and body. Stable, steady mind for a balanced body. One more inhale. As you exhale, come back through center, placing the right hand beneath the shoulder, and we'll move and twist in the opposite direction. You're welcome to use your block. Elongate on the inhale, twist on the exhale, open toward the left. You can press into the block or open from the center and reach for the ceiling. Allow the gaze to be lifted, strong through the back thigh. Belly button firms in and up. Even the inhale with the exhale, and if you would like an extra twist, top arm wraps around the opposite hip. Roll the shoulders back and down. Continue to press the floor away. Anchor the shoulder blades down the back for a nice long neck. Perhaps twisting a little further. One more inhale. Exhale, returning back through center and bringing the knee back into tabletop. Recenter through hands and knees. Inhale, the left leg reaches back, pressing ball of the foot into the floor. Chest reaches forward. From here, you're welcome to use your block for the rotation. Inhale, elongate, and exhale, rotating open toward the right. If you are reaching up, lift through the fingertips, shoulders down the back, press the floor away, strong through the back thigh. Rooting down into the mat for stability and length in the body. Even the inhale with the exhale. And you're welcome to wrap the top arm around the opposite hip for a deeper twist. Continuing to lift and breathe. And you're welcome to stay in stillness or explore a little deeper into the twist. One more inhale. Exhale, returning down through center, placing the right hand beneath the shoulder. Inhale to elongate, and exhale, twisting open toward the left, allowing the hip to come up with you. And if you'd like, you can reach up with the hand as well. Lift the gaze, steady the body. Even the inhale with the exhale. Continue rooting down into the floor to create length and stability through the body. Reconnecting with the intention you've set for your practice. Embodying that energy here. Strong through the back thigh, lifted through the chest. You're welcome to wrap the top arm around the opposite hip. One more inhale. Exhale, returning back down through center. And back into tabletop. From here, we'll come into thread the needle, big toes together, knees slightly wider than the torso. Inhale, the left arm reaches forward. Exhale, threading the right arm underneath. Shoulder blade and head to the floor. Pressing into the left palm to elongate and rotate open toward the ceiling. Belly button really firms in and up. Tops of the feet pressing into the mat. Creating length and space on the inhale. Core stability and rotation on the exhale. Nice and long through the neck, shoulders up the back. You are also welcome to take the left arm and wrap it around the opposite hip for a shoulder opening. Smooth and steady breath, full body awareness. One more inhale, perhaps to release the wrap. Exhale, pressing yourself back through center. Inhale, right arm extends forward. Exhale, threading the left arm underneath. Shoulder blade and head to the mat. Pressing the palm into the floor, opening the rib cage up toward the ceiling. Hips lift up and away. Pressing into the tops of the feet. Elongation on the inhale, lift and twist on the exhale. You are also welcome to take the top arm and wrap it around the opposite hip, rolling open through the shoulders. One more inhale, perhaps to release the wrap. And exhale, press yourself back through center. Recentering, hips, hands, feet. From here, we'll come into forearm plank. Take the forearms, shoulders distance apart, pressing the palms into the mat. Fingers are wide. Straightening both legs, belly button to spine. And the tendency here is to dip into the shoulders, so press the floor away and broaden through the upper back. Reach the chest forward as the tailbone reaches back behind you. Steady breath, steady gaze. Notice where the mind goes and bring it back to the breath, bring it back to the quality of your posture. And on an inhale, pressing yourself up to plank, bringing the palms beneath the shoulders, set up a nice strong stance. Elongate through the entire body and smooth out the breath. One more inhale, and as you exhale, start to press the hips up and back into downward facing dog. Nice and slow. You're welcome to bend the knees, pedal out the feet. This is the first one of the day, so feel free to situate yourself and explore a little bit into the posture. The palms are wide, rolling the eyes of the elbows forward. And if you have been moving, come to a place of stillness. Allow the hips to press back and up. Allow the upper back to be broad and wide. Firm the belly button in and up and relax the neck. Breath is smooth and full. On the next inhale, left leg sweeps back and up to the ceiling. You may flex or point through the toe, creating as much length as you can through both sides of the waist. Keep the hips even. Press the right thigh back. Lift higher through the hips. Relax the neck. One line of energy from the palms of the hands up through body and toes. Explore the dimensions of your pose and of the stretch as you breathe, connected to the floor and lifting higher. And from here we'll begin to flow. Take an inhale. Exhale, shifting forward, knee to nose. Inhale, shifting back, lifting through the leg. Exhale, bring it forward, knee to nose. Moving with the fullness of the breath, mindful, steady flow. Belly button firms in and up to support the motion of the spine. Shoulders down the back. One more inhale. On this exhale, send the left foot forward between the hands and set up a low lunge. Have your block handy. 90 degrees through the front knee. Straight and strong through the back thigh. And if you need to bend the knee, it is absolutely okay. Creating length through the spine. If you are using the block, it'll be on the inner edge of the foot. We're coming into a twist. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, rotating first from the core, opening through rib cage, shoulder, and then reaching for the sky. Allow the hips to descend and stay even. Reaching forward through the chest, shoulders roll down the back. If you'd like a deeper twist, you're welcome to hook the elbow around the outer edge of the thigh. You are also welcome to open and expand through the arms. Any variation is welcome. Long through the sides of the waist, belly button to spine, smooth and steady breath. Firming up through the back thigh, 90 degrees in the front knee. This is your steady foundation. Elongation on the inhale, twist on the exhale. One more inhale. As you exhale, returning back down through center. Walk the right foot out so the thigh is outside the torso. Allow the leg to turn out and lower the back knee and top of the foot. You can remain here with your palms connected to the floor. You can also lower down to the forearms or stack the hands and rest the head. Whichever level feels best for your body is perfect. Firm the outer hips in, firm the belly button to spine, and allow the hips to descend down toward the mat. Shoulder blades draw down the back, and perhaps allow the pull of gravity to assist you in the hip opening. Release your last exhale, and on the inhale, press yourself back into a low lunge. The left foot is beneath the hips, lifting tall through the back thigh. And as you're ready on an inhale, pressing up to high lunge, bringing the palms together at the heart center. Strong and steady through both legs, lifted through the chest. Steady gaze forward, even the inhale with the exhale. From here, interlace the fingers and press the palms forward. Allow the shoulder blades to broaden and widen away from each other, and will flow. On an inhale, sweeping palms to sky, parallel to the ears. Exhale, sweeping the palms forward and down. Inhale, sweep and lift. Exhale, forward. Smooth, steady movements. Strong foundation in the legs. Belly button firms in and up. Perhaps a little lowering to the legs toward that 90-degree angle. And on this last inhale, release the hands, palms together at the heart center. Inhale. Exhale, lowering down to the mat, coming into plank pose. Remain here for 3 breaths, centering through hips and shoulders. Reach the chest forward, belly button to spine. One more inhale. As you exhale, press the hips up and back for downward facing dog. Perhaps a little higher and deeper with the hips. Relax the neck and the back of the head. Belly button to spine. On the inhale, sweep the right leg out to the ceiling. Keep the hips even. You can flex or point through the toes. Lift up and out of the low back. Eyes of the elbows rotate forward. Rooting down through both palms, keeping the fingers wide. Breathing into the lift and the core support, long through both sides of the waist. One more inhale, and on the exhale, bringing the knee to nose, shift forward. Inhale, lift and elongate. Exhale, shift forward. Inhale, reach. Creating length and fluidity through the stability and strength of the foundation and the core. Moving with your own breath. There is no rush. And on this last inhale, exhale, bring the right leg forward into a low lunge. Strong and steady through the back thigh. Hips are even. Pull the feet in toward each other, like you're trying to fold your mat in half. So we have a centralized energy through the body. If you would like your block, you're welcome to use it. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, rotating from the core, the rib cage, up through shoulder, elbow, and fingers. Keep the hips descending down toward the mat. Reach the chest forward, out and away from the pelvis. Pressing back through the back heel. Elongate on the inhale, rotation on the exhale. You are also welcome to hook the elbow around the thigh, pressing the palms together, or elongating through both arms and reaching. Firm the belly button in and up, really supporting the spine in this twist. Steady the breath. And perhaps reconnecting with the intention you've set for your practice today, embodying that energy in your current pose. Rooted and grounded through the legs, steady through the breath. One more inhale. As you exhale, return back through center. Walk the right leg out so it's wider than the torso. Allow it to turn out. And drop the back knee and top of the foot to the mat. You're welcome to stay here, or bring the forearms to the floor, or stack the hands and relax the forehead. Firming the outer hips in, belly button to spine, and allowing the body to descend down toward the floor. Feel the gentle pull of gravity assist you. Keep the upper back broad and wide. Integrate the focus of the mind with the rhythm of the breath, with the current pose in your body. Beautiful. Release your last exhale on the inhale, setting yourself back up in a low lunge, lifting the back knee, right foot parallel with the knee and the shoulder. On an inhale, pressing into the floor to rise into high lunge. Palms pressed together at the heart, strong through the back thigh. Pulling the feet in toward each other to even through the hips and lift tall up and out of the waist. Steady gaze forward, evenly inhale with the exhale, creating stability and balance and stillness. And from here, interlacing the fingers, opposite thumb on top, pressing the palms forward. We'll begin to flow. Inhale, sweep the palms up, parallel to the ears. Exhale, sweep forward and down. Allow this movement to be initiated and anchored in the core of the body. Allow the shoulder blades to widen away from each other. Shoulder heads draw down the back as crown of the head floats up toward the ceiling. Strong and grounded through both legs. Beautiful. On the last inhale, release the hands. Exhale, palms together at the heart center. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, folding forward, coming back down into plank. Setting up a nice, strong, elongated stance. Press the floor away. Belly button to spine as the chest reaches forward. Even the inhale with the exhale. Steady mind, steady breath, steady body. One more inhale. As you exhale, return the knees to the mat and sit your hips back. From here, we'll come into boat pose. Upright on both sit bones, inner thighs anchored together. Lift the shins parallel to the floor. Roll the shoulders down the back. Nice and tall through the spine. Reach the arms forward. Steady gaze. Lift through the chest. And evenly inhale with the exhale. Reconnecting with the intention you have set for your practice. Embodying that energy in your current pose. Steady gaze forward. On the next inhale, straighten the legs. Reach the toes up and away from you. Inner thighs connected. Chest is lifted, breath is smooth. You're welcome to use the hands behind you as well. Any variation is perfect. Honor your body. Relax the muscles of the face. Continue to breathe smooth and steady. One more inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, returning down to the mat. Have your block handy. Roll yourself down. Allow the soles of both feet to connect to the floor. Tailbone anchors, shoulder blades melt, and allow there to be space between the low back and the mat. We will rise and fall in and out of bridge pose. So take the block in between the inner thighs to train the body not to roll out to the pinky side of the foot. Stay centered. On the inhale, curl the tailbone in, peel the spine up off the floor, lift the hips. Exhale, rolling back down, one vertebra at a time. Inhale, curl and lift, pressing into the mat. Exhale from the core, one vertebra at a time. Inhale, pressing into the soles of the feet evenly, lift higher. Exhale, release. On this last inhale, we will stay lifted and bridge. The action of the hips is to lift and reach away, creating length through sides of the waist. Stay broad through the chest, pressing evenly into the soles of the feet. You're welcome to stay here, or you can interlace the fingers beneath the back and roll the shoulders underneath you, pressing into the outer edges of the forearms to lift higher. The breath is full and steady. Firm the belly button to the spine. Reach the hips up and away. Feel the connection to the floor, allowing yourself to root down to lift higher. One more inhale, and as you exhale, rolling the spine back down to the floor, one vertebra at a time. And release. Let the block go to the side. Recenter through the spine and the hips. Pull the left thigh into the chest. Flex the foot, outer edge of the foot to the top of the thigh. You can remain here. You can gently press the knee open, or you can hug the right thigh in, fingers beneath the hamstring or hugged around the shin. Wherever you are, those hips are going to want to come with you. Keep it anchored into the mat, shoulder blades anchored into the mat. Nice and long through the spine. From there, we invite the knee in closer. Staying steady with the breath, integrating the mind, focused with the breath and the body. You're welcome to hug the thigh in closer. You can rock gently side to side on the sacrum, or you can remain in stillness. Breathing into the hip opening. One more inhale. Exhale, returning both feet to the mat. Hug the right thigh in, flex the foot, outer edge to the top of the thigh. Press the knee open. You can remain here, gently assist, or you can hug the left thigh in, keeping the entire spine anchored into the mat. Nice and open through the chest so the breath can be broad and smooth. Staying present with the breath, connected to the earth beneath you. You're welcome to remain still. You can hug the thigh in closer, rock side to side, whatever feels best. Beautiful, one more inhale. Exhale, returning the soles of the feet to the mat. From here, cross the right thigh over the left. Take the arms out to a T. Scooch the hips to the right an inch. Inhale. Exhale, release the knees to the left and the gaze over the right shoulder. Create as much length as you can through the sides of the waist. Belly button firms in and up to support the spine. You're welcome to stay here. You can also use your hand on the outer thigh to assist. Both shoulder blades connected to the mat. Palms and forearms connected to the mat. Continuing to breathe with a smooth and steady rhythm. Perhaps allowing gravity to pull you a little deeper into the twist. One more inhale. Exhale from the core, invite the knees back in through center. Recenter the hips and switch the crossing of the legs. Shift the hips to the left an inch. Inhale. Exhale, releasing the knees to the right and the gaze over the left shoulder. Both shoulders connected to the floor, palms and forearms connected to the mat. As long as you can through both sides of the waist. And if you'd like, you can use your hand just to add a little extra weight to the outer edge of the thigh. Let your body be grounded, let the breath be smooth. Continuing to support the spine through the core. Perhaps descending a little deeper into the twist, allowing gravity to assist. One more inhale. And as you exhale, gently pulling the knees back in through center, unhook, recenter the hips and the shoulders. From here, coming into happy baby, take the thighs in and a little wider than the torso, flex the feet, arms on the inner edges. You can take the hands to the top of the ankles or the outer edges of the feet for half a happy baby. Or you can come into the full posture, 90 degrees in the knees. Again, the tailbone's gonna wanna come with you, so leave it anchored to the mat. Melt the shoulder blades into the mat. Stay broad through that chest. Pull the thighs in towards you, toward the floor. You're welcome to stay still. You can rock side to side. You can press the legs open. Whatever your body's feeling today, any variation is welcome. Smooth and steady breathing. You're welcome to stay in stillness or explore a little deeper into the hip opening. Beautiful. Release your last exhale. Any last movement that your body would like, go ahead and take it. And we'll find ourselves in the final resting posture, Shavasana. Legs outstretched, wider than the hips. Arms outstretched, palms rolling up toward the ceiling. You're welcome to close the eyes. Relax the forehead. Allow the eyelids to be soft. Relax the jaw. Allow the body to grow heavy into the mat beneath you. And we'll take 3 breaths of release. I'll walk you through it verbally. You inhale to expand like a balloon through the belly and the rib cage, holding at the top and compressing the abdomen to release out the mouth. So together, take a cleansing breath in and out. And we begin. Inhale, expands like a balloon. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Release. Inhale. And let it go. From here, gently close the mouth. Release the efforts of the breath. Release the efforts of the practice. Release the tongue down away from the roof of the mouth so there's space in the back of the throat. Let the body be soft. And we'll remain in this pose for a minute or so in stillness. Begin to deepen the breath, bringing the awareness into the body, into this moment. Wiggle the fingers and the toes, rolling through wrists and ankles, inviting one knee into the chest and then the other. You're welcome to rock side to side. And as you're ready, rolling off to one side, resting the head on the arm. Connecting with the earth, connecting with the energy that you've cultivated. And as you're ready, pressing yourself up to a cross-legged seated position, crossing at the shins, lifting tall through the spine. Press the palms together at the heart center. Anchor in the energy of today's practice, that you may bring it with you into the rest of your day. Inhale, lift. And exhale, bowing head to heart to seal the practice. Namaste. Well done, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you feel amazing. I always love to hear the intentions you guys set, so please share them with me. I'm glad you joined. I'm so happy you were here, Ace. Cool. All right, you guys, lots of love. Mwah. Have a fantastic day. I will talk to you soon.